Hello, and we're back again with episode 25, Menopause Madness, with Michelle Heslop and
Claire Lovegrove
and Jamie.
Fabulous bloody Jamie.
The terrible trio.
25, quarter of a century. He's put up with it.
I know, God.
Bloody
he's
hell.
died to get rid of him. He is. And I've just picked a Wicklow and made me finger bleed.
Oh, I do that.
It's terrible.
You know
you
what?
get a
I'm
little bit
fine.
of skin and then you just want to pick
I know.
it.
I
A Wicklow.
know.
Is that a northeast thing, or is it everybody know
No,
what
I
a
think that's
Wicklow is?
nerves.
Does everyone know that they're called Wicklows though?
Oh, I don't know. What do you call them in Australia?
Like
Have you ever heard of the
when you
word
get,
Wicklow?
Yeah. Have you?
Like the bits of skin
Skin
down
around your nails.
finger.
I can't think.
The Australians
'Cause
haven't
I'm-
got a word. Well, the Australians aren't stressed because we're brought up on this beautiful island, not
Exactly,
like us.
yeah, not like us, yeah. That's your,
Back in
totally
Newcastle,
right.
won't go there. Actually, what I am going to talk about...
Cuticles.
Cuticle. Yeah, there are cuticles, but we call the little bits of skin Wicklows.
Wicklows, we've got another name.
So it is from your cuticle, but it's a bit of skin. You pull it off, and it's a Wicklow.
Yeah.
But I didn't know whether that was a northeast.
Well, it's like
thing.
we call Willix,
and
you call them Welks.
We call you call them splinters. We call them spelks.
Spelled.
Yeah, so a splinter is a little bit of wood. Little bit of wood in your finger, but we call them spelks.
The Spelks.
And it's splinter.
And
It's here.
speaking of Geordie
different-
women,
all
did I tell you
different
about that Geordie girl I met in flipping Ocean Keys?
No?
Oh.
Another a fellow Geordie.
A fella
Yes,
Geordie. Well,
yeah.
Najiba, shout out Najiba.
She's not
Blooming
Geordie.
Bows. No, she's not.
I was going to say, she's not from the northeast of England.
Oh, she's from Kabul. I flipping
Oh,
love
yes, I remember
Najiba.
your little friend. Yeah,
Najiba's my eyebrow girl.
Yeah.
Hey, I've sorted her dad out. Anyway, I've got him going to a tea. I said, well, look, our dad's come over, he's a bit lonely.
Yes.
And I said, I'll sort it out. Went on and I found this little community and I said he can sit, he can drink tea,
Yeah.
he can smoke fags, he can play
what he
cards.
wants,
And
yeah.
she went, how do you know? I said, is that what your dad does? She went, yeah, how do you know? I went, I've read The Kite Runner.
So you exactly.
I am entrenched in your culture. Anyway, not Najiba. Najiba was doing my eyebrows. And I love it.
Oh, and you bumped into the Geordie girl.
No, the Geordie girl came in and said, can I have a tint and a wax?
Yeah.
And I turned around and went, where are you from? She went, Newcastle. I went, whereabouts?
go.
She went, yeah, Beamish, right?
Well,
Laugh.
Beamish, yeah.
Ended up with her for an hour. She came with us to get me Hello magazine. She flipping came through the whole shops with us. She was lush.
Yeah.
Isla, she was called, right? Shout out Isla. Anyway, she
I
says...
thought you said eyelash there.
No, Isla. She
Isla.
says, can you come and take a Max with us? I need a Missoni scarf. So it must be like a new TikTok craze.
Oh.
And they're wearing the Missoni scarves as sarongs, right? 'Cause
Oh,
she went to
nice.
Bali.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Nice.
went into TK Maxx looking for this Missoni scarf. Had to find the scarf thing. But went up and she went, it's Muckle Sly. Somebody's had the last one. It's Muckle Sly. On the Sly. The last person that took it.
That's Git Sly. That's what you'd say. That's Git Sly. That
was
got the
my
last
favourite
one.
one.
Git Sly.
Yeah.
We've got Parker trying to talk a bit Geordie, but doesn't sound right when they've got that like bit of a English accent and they're trying to
No.
talk Geordie.
Well,
isn't
an
it? It's not-
Australian accent. Olivia's so
Wait,
Australian.
none of mine sound Australian. Erin sounds posh English. Ellis sounds a bit of Geordie with a bit of a better English accent. And Parker just sounds like posh English. He doesn't really do any Australian twang.
Oh, I think he is a bit
Do you
Australian.
think? I
It's just like the girls. Well, my girls sound like Hannah Montana because they grew up on her. So they
Yeah.
would go to the mall.
Yeah, it's funny when they start
no.
talking American because they've been watching American TV. Yeah.
What was it? Gotta get in the game. Gotta get your head in the
Oh,
game. What was that?
Ellis,
High school
High
musical.
School Musical. Zac Efron.
Yeah.
He can't actually remember doing them movies, you know, when he got interviewed. That made him, didn't it? You know,
Yeah.
it was High School Musical, the three of them. And
Yeah.
what was she called? Oh,
Ooh.
his girlfriend.
Yes.
On the I can't think what she's called.
Anna.
But
Vanessa.
Vanessa. They both got catapulted into fame from there.
Yeah.
But he got interviewed not long ago and he said, I actually can't remember
doing it.
He says it just is such a long time ago. And he says, I don't know whether I've just blocked it out or what. He says, I just can't remember a lot of that time.
My girls.
So it must have just been a
flipping
bit of a, yeah,
loved
oh
it.
God. Ellis
Had
used to go,
outfits and
get
everything.
your head in the game, get your head in the game.
So did I.
And
I
Corden
enjoyed
Blue.
it.
Corden Blue, was he? His friend with the big hair. Oh, God, he was great. He was a good
Cordon
dancer. Him.
Bleu. That's a flipping
Cordon
meal.
Bleu. Cordon Bleu. It's
a
not a
flipping
dish
French
for mushrooms.
I'm laughing at us. Look at us. We're my New York
I know
hats
we
on.
both didn't get the memo. We both got our caps on
we
today.
accidentally dressed the same.
We did.
What
And
are you wearing?
I've got a new Hesswear t-shirt. We're going into these stonewashy. You probably can't see the stonewashy kind of look. Anthony's got the blacky grey colour and it looks pretty cool. And I've went for the khaki green to match my camouflage hat. So I thought it's,
Look bloody
rocking the
fabulous.
Hesswear
I like that.
today.
One
I
by
am,
one of them.
yes,
Bobby
yeah.
Dazzlers.
Oh, yeah, I'll get you one.
Yeah.
Get you one.
I've
We've
got me-
also got a little...
What?
Oh, sorry, what were you going to say there?
Well, I was just going
Got
to
a little comment. Oh, yes, plug beans
go
is
the
'cause
comment,
she's...
but,
Yeah.
So Beans from Bali. She's
just been over to see with Tana folk in Bali.
Spent a bit of time.
That's nice,
really
that,
together.
yeah.
Isn't it lovely?
Very nice, yeah.
Linen.
So she came with that on. Did you rip that off her back?
No, she came brought us. I
did
didn't
she?
expect anything. I don't expect anything. Luckily, I have we have amazing, talented bloody friends.
Yeah, that just keep giving us
Yeah,
stuff.
and she makes these as well. Look at that.
Yeah, she
and
gave me.
this.
I should have worn me bangles today, but I haven't
yeah.
got the right colour on. She gave me a nice red and one and a white one. Was
I
nice.
can't wear me bangles because me food.
Well, I did say to Claire, "What's that mark on your arm?" Because she's got a
Looks
lovely
like I've
big
been-
line on her arm.
yeah,
and
it looks like I've been at myself and I haven't.
she looks like she's been doing a bit bondage or something, getting tied up somewhere. But believe you, I nearly fell off the chair because Claire said it was a burn, and I was like, "Oh, a rope burn? No, an oven burn," which was even more flabbergasting from Claire because Claire doesn't know where a cooker is really.
Well, that's why I'm not going to cook anymore because it
'Cause
turns
you
out
burns
it's
yourself.
a dangerous
It is,
activity.
it's a very
and if
dangerous.
you're really shit at it, you don't get asked back.
Yeah, exactly.
And yes,
That's a bit
Mr.
of a
Gray, I
nasty
mean
burn.
Shane.
Yes,
Yeah.
with your rope burns,
Yes.
oven burns.
Yeah, no, not
What
cooked again. It
little-
was toad in the hole.
I bet he got a toad in the hole. After you untied you with them ropes. He got his toad right in the hole.
I love to flip ties and put a gag in my mouth. Just keep us there.
Just to keep you quiet,
peace.
that was.
flipping
Not for
over
anything
it.
else.
He's flipping over it. I wrote a song for him this morning.
Oh, yes, you did say, come on then, let's sing your song to Shane.
Well,
He did say we're not allowed to
I was
mention him
playing
on
the
the
victim.
pod.
He was off to golf. And he said, whatever,
He loves
Shane.
it. He loves it. He's like, do
He
not
hates
mention my name on the pod, ladies.
And
And I went, we'll talk about the Duke and a little bit of jazz. He's like, oh, no, don't. Love you,
He
darling.
says, you promised you'd never lie to me. And you're lying to me face. He goes,
I
are
did
you
wind him up.
talking about me in the pod? I went, nah.
And
No,
then I said
Miss,
yes.
we never said about your little legs hanging over the
No,
ceiling.
no,
We
out
have
the ladders.
never said about your jars in your pocket.
No, nothing.
And now...
And that is the gayest straight man we've ever met.
we
We didn't even mention that bit.
Up the ladder.
Up the ladder with his
ladder.
little legs
And
hanging
he's
down.
going to golf this morning in his cocktail polo shirt with
Oh,
all
yes,
his cocktails all over, very jazzy.
Yeah.
And I wrote a song for him, and it went, my husband does nothing in the house.
As he was walking out to golf.
And he went, you are so full of shit.
That
I
could
was
be a
just
number
being
one.
a victim.
That could be a
Only
number
because
one.
I
that.
put a load of washing in.
Oh, you had to do a one little chore. And you've cooked. What
And
more
I
does he
cooked
want?
this week. And,
God.
that's what was said. He said something about mopping the floors. And I said, I have mopped the floors. He went, when did you last mop the floors? And I went, when I was in labour, to try and get in labour with Olivia, so 25 years
ago. I was going to say, yeah.
If you mop the floor, like if you go down your hands and knees, put you in
Yes.
labour, that was the last time I did it.
Oh.
25 years ago. Boom. So I have. Not recently.
But yeah, that's fine.
Ain't got time to be mopping no floors.
Ain't got time for that. No. Right, back to my
Right,
little
come
comment.
on,
Because
do-
we've got
you
a
do
nice
comments.
We've got a nice comment and I keep
glasses
writing
on.
them down and forget to say them.
Can I get them in me?
We have got a comment off Sharon from the Glow Up Guide. And she says the most beautiful... Oh, God, that's the wrong bit. Wrong bit, that's a different one. Microphone. Get back to my microphone, I've been told. Right, let's see.
Put it in front of you.
I can't see it properly.
Put your glasses
No,
on.
she caught up. She caught
Yeah.
up on the last pod. She's put caught up on the last pod. Man, you two are comedy gold. So brilliant. If Chatty Man doesn't pick this up, someone else would. And that's from Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Shout
We
out
like
to
that
Sharon.
one. Good
Hey,
shout out to Sharon.
We might have Chatty Man coming to Australia to do up a little house with us.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I love ice.
House in Perth with him and Amanda Holden.
Hilarious. Speaking of funny things,
Right.
I do have a funny story.
Oh, yes. Passport.
Passport.
Yeah.
So, right, I can't even talk about things that get in your titters. Applying for 3 English passports this week.
It's a bit of an
Hell
nightmare.
on earth, right? I can't go into the laws. I can't go into Britain. I don't
Yeah.
understand what's going on. But Etienne, who was born in Australia, needs an English passport.
Passport, yeah.
British passport, right?
Yeah.
So we'll do the passport. And then I start doing the passport, and then the question, so you're doing this application, upload the digital photos, all that, sweating, like so stressed.
Sweating.
And it goes, have you cancelled the old passport? I was like, so, because me and Liv had passport, like way back in 2010. So,
So you got to cancel them.
you've got to
before you-
cancel them,
Oh,
even
what?
though they're expired.
I was going to say, you
Yes.
think they would just automatically drop off if they're
Nah.
expired. Oh.
No, so I had to jump out, go on another form, cancel the passport. Well, I got an email, right? We're trying to reach you, Olivia Henderson. This is the passport office, right? So I rang them, even though
Yep.
she's 25. You know, they're not going to speak to me. And I
No.
went, hello, I'm a mum. I'm a mum. And I was Olivia Henderson's mum. And they were like, well, we can't
need to
speak
speak to
to
her
you. And I
'cause she's
went,
an adult.
well, she was 5. Like, she can't remember having
Yeah.
a passport or anything. I went, go canny on her, because
Yeah.
she'll panic.
Yeah.
You know, when, anyway, they got through to her, well, laugh. She rang us back at work. I had the phone here. She went, you never told me they were going to ask questions like that. I went, what? These were the questions. Where were you born? Olivia, I don't know.
Hang on, is it 50-50? Can I phone a friend? Hang on, I need me mum.
The other one,
She wouldn't
right?
remember.
Interpol are going to come and try and find another thing that I've kidnapped her. The best one. Where was your dad born?
I don't
Olivia,
know.
which dad?
You've only got one, Olivia.
Well, no, the one that. Well,
Not a stepdad.
Not the one that brought you up and paid for everything.
yes.
And flipping,
Yeah, yeah.
give you everything and give you the
biological
whole word.
dad, yeah.
Your biological dad. Yeah.
Well, it's a bit of a trick question, really,
Yeah,
isn't it?
well, kind of, yeah.
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 It's not really, but yeah. To me and you, it's not. But to Olivia, it was a
Bless her
big
though.
question.
And you live over here and you don't really share that much with your
No,
kids.
yeah.
Like, you take it for granted when you're born in a place and
Yeah.
you know where you come from. But she was completely, she says, I says, well, I think you've stuffed it up. I don't think we're getting in the country.
They'll be like, we're not even going to let her in.
No.
I would don't
Anyway,
want
they have
that.
cancelled it, but there was another question.
Well.
Oh, they went, where were you born? She went, Morbid. I went, either is an hospital
Where's
in
that?
Morbid.
Where's that? Is that in the UK?
Bless
Is that
her.
somewhere? Oh, bless her. She probably would have gotten all confungled when she's been on the phone.
I knew
with them.
she'd panic.
Yeah, she will have, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you think back, like us when we're 25, I think I was flipping living in my house.
I was.
Well, she is living in a house.
I was
but
pregnant wearing.
I think
pregnant wearing at 25.
Australia's very different with kids.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, because I think Parker being 14 is definitely different to a 14-year-old back in the UK.
Correct.
He's only just started going places on his own. He's
I
14.
know.
God, I was going everywhere when I was about 9.
I was nightclubbing
Yeah, well, I was
in Newcastle.
probably about 14 when I went nightclubbing, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, 14 or 15. Ran home before my mum and dad came in from the pub.
Uh-huh.
Jumped in the bed fully clothed like that. Blankets up to here.
I know.
And they were like, oh, the
40.
bane's in bed. She's all tucked up
Yeah.
lovely. Kicking me high heels off underneath the quilt.
We all went
I know.
out partying.
I know. Terrible.
Stop licking your
I know,
window.
it's me Wicklow, I've hurt my finger. Yeah. But
Right.
that gets on to, what is it again? I can't say this word.
Ikigai.
IKIGAI.
Right.
Which is a reason for being, I find.
Oh, did you?
I did
have
a
you
little
done some research?
ChatGPT.
Well, I love me Ikigai, and this is a book that I have on my shelf at home, and I just love it. So we've done our hypothalamus.
Yes.
We've done our green lights. All right.
All right.
We are going to have body tech Denise.
Yes,
she's in
well,
Thailand
she's
at the
in-
minute.
on
She's
holiday
going
at
to
the
be our
minute,
next
yes.
guest.
She's going to give us some tips on keeping fit and healthy and longevity and everything else in menopause. So
Yeah.
yes, we're going to have Body Tech Denise on.
And that's
Watch
super
this
exciting.
space.
Well, Body
Yeah.
Tech Denise transformed me, didn't she?
Yeah.
Like those
Yeah.
years ago when I, lost 20 kilograms with
Yeah.
her, and she has been such an inspiration. So
Yeah.
we'll get her on.
Yeah.
For everybody who's thinking, I can't do exercise, I can't change it up. She is
Yeah.
a mentor. Amazing.
She is.
But I pulled out my Ikigai today.
IKIGAI.
And I had a look at the 2 bits that I love the most, right? And what I find is a lot of us, and Jamie, I can only speak as a woman, but I think a lot of us now are stressed all the time, right? We're stressed. And I remember when I first read this, I was like, what it talks about is our fight or flight and
Yes.
living in fight or flight, cortisol, stressed state all the time.
Yeah.
That
Which
was
is life
invented.
half the time, isn't it?
It is. Well, we think it is.
Yeah.
But this is the whole point.
Yeah.
So cave dwellers to modern humans, right? So fight or flight was part of evolution. It was created so that we survived,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'm going to talk to you the differences in modern humans to cave dwellers, and I love it, right? So cave dwellers were relaxed most of the time. Modern humans work most of the time and are alert at any and all threats at all time, right? So cave dwellers had a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
Cave dwellers felt stress only in specific situations. So their fight or flight only ever kicked in when they were trying to survive.
Yes.
Whereas we are online waiting for notifications from our cell phone 24 hours a day. We're waiting, not just from your phone, all the time.
Yeah.
And I find myself in a state sometimes where I feel like I'm almost waiting to get hit from the back. Like, emotionally, I mean, not physically.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, hunched, and I think, why am I hunched like that?
Yeah.
Like, and it feels like you're bracing yourself all the time for something
to happen.
happen.
Yeah.
Whereas cave dwellers, flipping, that just kicked in to save them. With cave dwellers, the threats were real. A predator could end their lives at any moment.
Yeah.
So the fight or flight kicked in when a saber-toothed tiger or a flipping
gonna attack them or
someone
whatever.
was going to attack them. And our brain associates, it keeps talking about social media, but our brain associates like everything with a life threat.
Yeah.
Like we start thinking these bloody things that are just nout, that aren't going to kill us.
Yeah.
And I used to say to
Crazy
my
thoughts.
girls when they were super stressed, is there a saber-toothed tiger trying to get through this door?
Yeah.
Because until there is, we ain't getting stressed.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
at the point of trying to keep alive.
Yeah. Life just gets hard though, doesn't it? People just get stressed very easily, and
Yeah,
It's gonna take time
think
to
that what
breathe and-
IKIGAI is saying is like it. We imagine it, and then the last bit is it says high cave dwellers, high doses of cortisol and adrenaline at moments of danger kept the body healthy. So when they were relaxed all the time, then they had this burst.
That's
it
what they
actually kept
needed.
the body
Yeah,
healthy.
yeah.
Whereas we have low doses of cortisol constantly floating through our body.
Yeah.
And then we get chronic fatigue and adrenal fatigue and all this.
the Japanese do have a really good outlook. When I was there on holiday last year, it was great.
Yes, you
And
were.
I went to the naked baths and everything. Onsens,
Onsen, yeah.
Went to the naked baths, and the first time I'm a bit like covering all my bits and everything. By night 2, I was like, whoa. By 3, I had my beaver out. I was like, whoa, right in there. But they get washed and everything in front of you, They're just not phased. It's just part of their culture. It's what they do. They don't think anything about a load of women being in the same bath. You know, they just, it's just what they do. All the hotels have got them in. So when you go down to the onsen and have a bath. So yeah, it's very good.
It is. It is. I mean, I've never been.
Yeah.
I got into this
Really
through
nice
the health and
culture.
wealth
It
stuff.
is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it is.
But Mia's just come back, and I'm looking at her pictures. If he's, well,
Oh, yeah, yes,
of course,
did
we've
see
seen
some
her
of that, yeah,
photos.
yeah,
It's on the
from
Bali
Japan, yeah.
Bitches.
Yeah.
And it just looked amazing.
It is.
So I'm meeting
I
with her
definitely
today.
said I would go back. We were there for a football tournament, so we only had a few days. But it's really weird. All the mountains are there 1 minute, and then all these clouds come. It's like the sky's really close, and then all the clouds come, and it sits across the mountains. You can't see any of them. Then 10 minutes later, all the cloud lifts, and you see all these beautiful mountains. It is a really pretty place. I just wasn't expecting it to be so pretty.
Yes.
But I would definitely like to go and hire a car and go around and do a bit more of Japan.
Can you go in a car?
Yeah, you can go on a car. Yeah, you can. Or on the train. Mind you, I got told off. What's the big train that they've got?
Bullet.
The bullet train was coming, and I've got my phone out like this video, and it was like, get away from the train track, it is dangerous, like this. And I was like,
Oh, you were
I
gonna get
went,
sucked
Yeah,
in.
I was like, oh, who's he talking to? My friend went, I think he's talking to me and you. As I'm leaning over to get me picture of the bullet train coming. So I nearly got killed by a bullet train, but hey ho, yes.
I
it
was
is very
worried about
good.
you going there.
We
I know.
went to about 19 minutes.
My
so-
God, right.
Well, I did write a
What
little few
have you
things
written?
down for a IKIGAI.
Ikigai.
That's the one. A reason for being, it says, find what makes life feels worthwhile.
Correct.
In a nutshell, this is what it is. What you are, your passion, what you love. What you're good at, your strengths. What the world needs, your contribution. And what you can be paid for, your livelihood. in a bit of a nutshell, ChatGPT. Thank you.
Well,
Just condensed it
I've
a
got
little
the real
bit.
book.
Yes,
Like,
I did read that book. Yeah,
you did.
I think you got us onto it. Yeah,
I think I did.
yeah,
'cause
you
this
did.
is
yeah.
my second copy.
because I
It's
remember
probably my
it being
copy
really
you've got.
pretty on the back. on
Really
the,
pretty. And I've got
yeah.
me little. But I think that when you roll that up, right, what we're going to finish on saying is do something that makes you feel alive.
Yeah, definitely.
Do something that gives you a spark.
Yeah.
And that's what the Japanese believe.
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing something...
And balance
like
that stress.
Jamie.
Yeah,
like,
you've got your band and
well,
music.
I don't know if we
music.
give Jamie a spark.
No, I
bless
don't
him.
think we do. I think
Got to
he's...
take the rough with the smooth, Jamie.
I think he's rocking in a chair by the time we leave. But it's all about life balance.
It's music.
Yes. And music,
It's
there's
music.
no better way. Like MG, everyone was everyone dancing in the cinemas when
No.
you left? Oh, everyone was up dancing when
Only
we
me.
were in. I was like, woo!
Yeah, only me.
A, B, C, easy's 1, 2, 3. Oh, it was great. Yeah. I'm not sure what that
Jamie's
was.
want us is about to sing her next week.
Rendition.
I think that's it. The Jackson 5 are going to be reaching out for the 5th. It's me. Right.
Fabulous.
Now, I want to go a bit more on Ikigai next time because he talks about,
Is there things we can do, strategies we can put into place to try and get this good life balance, do you think?
Well, I think taking the whole of Japanese psychology since 2000 BC, that start thinking about what gives you a spark.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to another friend.
And that's a simple thing.
She wants to do something that, like, in her life, and she keeps, coming back and talk. I'm like, do it.
I know.
Do it.
I just don't know why people have these barriers. I don't know
Why
whether
do you
just
have these barriers? Stop it,
less
everybody.
belief, like no
the barriers,
self-belief.
your
I don't know.
hypothalamus,
Yeah,
your
it is,
barriers,
yeah.
your proteins,
It is.
your barriers, these
Yep.
stories in your head that you're going to feel. Who do you think you are? All that shit. Bollocks
I mean,
to it.
just write the
Do
book
it.
like me. Write the book. Tell the story.
Write the book. Tell the story.
It might
make
only
the
go to
t-shirt.
about 3 people and that'll be Clay and
Do
Jamie.
the CrossFit. And
I'll give you all a signed copy, girls and boys. But at least I've done it. At least I've done it.
I know. Well, I'm proud of you.
Because you know what it is? I've always said we're not on this planet for very long in the grand scheme of things. So you've just got to live life like every day like it's your last.
Yes.
Just get out and do it.
Correct.
Do what makes you feel good.
Correct.
Do it all.
And I want to finish. Well, I'm going to start.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Gonna
going to
start,
finish.
gonna
Going to
finish.
start
Yeah,
next time. I'm going to pick this apart a bit more.
Yeah.
The two difference between psychoanalysis and logotherapy. So psychoanalysis, I hate that. This is my psychoanalysis with you and Jamie. Like, I have a right laugh and I love it. It's cheaper than a bloody psychiatrist. But the psychiatrists that talk about the past, they sit you on a couch. Whereas logotherapy, which is what Ikigai is part of, it looks towards the future.
Yeah.
It doesn't delve into your neurosis. It doesn't delve into the negativity. You're facing each other. It's like, it's beautiful. And that's what I want to talk and unpack more and understand more. You're going forward. You're not going back.
I know I've always said you
What's
never
the
go
point of
backwards.
talking about the past?
world doesn't go backwards. Nothing can go backwards. You've always
go
just got to look forward.
Create that light.
Yeah.
Create that light and keep bloody well heading towards it.
Definitely. What a good point to finish on.
Right.
Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep the commenting because we really, really do love listening, liking them and sharing them and actually reading them out when I remember to read them out, that is. But yeah, that's menopausal brain all over. What the banger of the week, what's we're going to have?
We're going Japanese.
We are talking
We have got a
Japanese
press.
because we really think so. Because of IKIGAI. IKIGAI. I think I said it right then. Whoa! Good song, actually, isn't it?